Her mouth has led her to be mistaken for Michelle Pfeiffer. Her voice, rootsy, sexy, soulful, has made America reach for the treasure Canada has already claimed. Her name is Sass Jordan. I recently got the chance to talk to Sass in Indianapolis, where we discussed a number of things, including her new album on Impact Records entitled Racine. What exactly does that title mean, Sass?
Racine means, you know when you get like that really abnormal growth on the side of your leg there? You know, it's like, I think they call it, in Africa they call it elephantitis. I've seen these guys wheeling in their, you know, jewels, family jewels, I used to say it, in a wheelbarrow. That's what Racine, no, just kidding, obviously. No, what it actually means is roots. It means roots. And it's a French word, and it means roots. And see, the reason I call the record Racine Roots is because this record is really me kind of going back to my musical roots, you know, the kind of stuff I grew up listening to, you know, and it's really exploring that, and it's like a tip of the hat to that.
Okay, now your first album is it Tell Somebody, is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, how is what you're doing now?
That's really different because, first of all, that's like 3 years ago, right? And we were using drum machines and sequencers and stuff like that because we didn't have enough money to afford real live musicians. But now, things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Here we are standing outside the Hoosier Dome. There's a band playing tonight called Genesis, lead singer being Phil Collins. Now, the really weirdest thing on earth is that a couple years ago, I don't know how many years ago, because I don't have a very good idea of time, but a couple of years ago, I was doing exactly what you're doing with Phil Collins.
Yeah, that's right, you did it.
I was interviewing Phil Collins. Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Very interesting. Well, I hope in a year I'll be in there, and that sucker will be out here interviewing something else.
Well, if you want to borrow our gear, you can get in a quick view, dust off the old skills.
As a matter, that is a really nice guy, though. He's a really sweet person. I liked him. Really nice dude. Very down to earth. Nothing snotty about him.
Now, I was reading in that blockbuster issue of HiJinx that you have where you're on the cover.
Yeah.
And it says that you used to do some construction work.
Dude, what happened? Yeah, I did used to do some construction work, yeah.
Now, what kind of, exactly, did you like run a crane or a wrecking ball?
Yeah, a wrecking ball. Watch out! Oh, look! I'm coming through! No, I used to do it like, you know, like with those sledgehammer things.
Yeah.
Used to hit stuff down, and I used to do a lot of stripping paint and stuff like that. Really ugly work. Nothing I would recommend to anybody in particular, you know? Unless, of course, you need the money. If you need the work, do it.
Now, it seems to me that you hold your own very well with the men of rock, I must say.
See, it never occurred to me that it was like such a big goddamn deal until everybody started saying that. You know, it's like, oh, a female singer. Like, if it's a singer, a guy, nobody goes, a male singer. They just go, it's a singer. You know, but it's me, it's like Canadian. All of a sudden, I'm a Canadian female singer. Like, what the?
Hey.
Close, no cigar. This is television after all.
Family show.
What an entertainer. Did you see that? What the
She's good. She's a professional. She's done this before, I can tell. Now, they call you a Tina Turner figure in Canada.
No, they call me a Canadian female singer. Now they do, I know. They don't all do that. One person said it once, and that was like, oh good, let's glom onto that idea. It's a bunch of crap. I love Tina Turner, but I do not sound like, I'm Sass, you know? I understand people have to do that to a degree, you know? They gotta like figure out who do you sound like, so that if somebody says, well, what does she sound like? They can say, well, it's like a cross between, I do it all the time too. But this Tina Turner thing is like, you know, do you think I sound like Tina Turner?
I don't think you sound like Tina Turner, Sass.
See, neither do I.
You know who I think you sound like?
What?
I think you sound like Sass Jordan.
I love this man.
A singer, an entertainer.
What an entertainer!
Here's Sass Jordan performing Make You a Believer.